So here you may see what a liquid metal does to your processor in 1 year. There are no visible dents or holes, but if you touch it with your finger, you definitely feel some roughness there, so that's unpleasant. The letters are all gone, you cannot read anything. You don't even know what processor this is, because like all the letters are gone. You can barely see the Ryzen there, but that's it. Okay guys, a very important update. I have been disassembling my computer, the 3950X and Noctua NHD15. So I unscrewed the cooler, and when I have been taking it out, it it torn the processor out of the socket. So I don't know if I did any damage there, but there is a reason for that. Like, there is liquid metal here. So I used thermal grizzly conductonaut, the liquid metal. And this thing seemed to glue my CPU case, like completely welded into the cooler. So everything I've done with thermal paste before, I did this time, and I gently took it away. I didn't go. So I forced it a little bit, and I had torn the processor out, and then I had to use pliers and extensive force, very extensive force, to remove this. And this seems to have some reaction with the heatsink. I can even see the Ryzen letters here somewhere. It is there. Yeah, you see Ryzen. So it reacted with the nickel plating of Noctua cooler, and it almost welded. Like, I used pliers and extensive force. Luckily, this has been successful. I did bend a couple of pins, which is terrible, but yeah, I think I'll straighten them. Should be fine. But yeah, this is not something I expected from liquid metal. Everything is dry. Because it was glued that hard, the temperatures were actually fine. Temperatures were awesome, but I tried to remove it and you see what happens. Yeah, I don't think I will use it again because I did like the temperatures, but the application seems, and disassembly seems so terrible after that. I don't know. Is this supposed to be like that? Everything dried out and welded? You can easily lose a CPU or a socket, so yeah, something to consider. I haven't seen such reviews online that it happened to somebody, and even here, why is it so white? It used to be silvery substance, liquid metally. Now it's everything dried out and yeah, kind of disappointed. I wouldn't even know it because, like, if I'd not disassembled it for a couple of years, the temperatures would still be fine because it was so hardly welded together. But because I had to replace this with 5950X, and yeah, seems like not a good idea, this liquid metal. What do you think, guys? Tell me in the comments. And now also I need to use wipes, alcohol, and even the sandstone or sandpaper, very fine grain, because the alloy, the metal got inside of this metal, got binded together, and yeah, got rough around the edges and everywhere, and processor as well. So yep, a nasty side effect.